Hello guys, today I'll teach you to make money on binary options with one simple strategy that anyone can handle, trust me. Besides that, the strategy allows to earn just any time, any moment of time. It doesn't matter which is the general trend in the world which can affect the finance market, because this strategy is related to indicator which provides good entry points just any moment of time. So the link to the broker where I trade is in the description, and we move to trading. So let's move to the Trading View platform. You need to either sign up or sign in here. To open the full chart, we click this button. And all we need to do after that is to choose the currency pair, the required one, as pretty much can happen that they are not applied here. We click the plus button, and here you must have Forex chosen, and your goal is to add all the pairs with AXIM as a quotation provider. Now let's apply indicator, with the help of which we'll be trading today. We open indicators panel and fill in the TMA overlay in search, and we add this indicator, this one. As you see, our charts improved pretty good. Now let's figure out how to work with this indicator. So in this indicator we see 4 lines. These lines show us how the price is being changed. Meanwhile, we're using these lines as support or resistance levels. If all of those lines are in the top of the chart, then we're just using it as a level of resistance and enter with lower. As you see, these lines worked out really good through history, as we see lots of rolling back movements. Besides that, this indicator also provides signals out of candlesticks patterns. This is what allows you to earn almost any time, regardless of the today's day, news on financial market, and so on and on. It still works. Our goal is to wait for the exact moment when the price is reaching our level of resistance or support, and open a deal on a rollback from this level. We're surely trading on a trend only, so if we see these lines are at the top of the chart, then we open a deal on a rollback from these lines with lower. If these lines are at the bottom of the chart, it means the general trend is upward, and we open deals with higher only. Now we finally move to trading. So I found the first case right away. The first thing I see is that the general trend is pointed down. The second thing I see is that the price is in our resistance zone, from which I expect a rolling back movement. Besides that, rolling back movement has already happened. I also see great impulsive candles in seller's favor, which will confirm my entry point as well. So I switch to the broker and open a deal with lower on the required currency pair. Guys, be sure to check currency pairs attentively, as those pairs that are on the TradingView platform have nothing to do with currency pairs with OTC mark. Keep it in mind, we choose pairs with no OTC mark. Have a look at this confident, great movement we've caught, and our deal is closed in a confident profit. We go on. Guys, you're watching my videos and want to start making money, but you have questions left, and maybe you want to make sure that my strategies work, then you literally must subscribe to my Telegram. There, I share lots of information about my strategies and run regular trading sessions with my subscribers. So, I found another good case to enter. Here, the first thing I see is that the general trend is downward. And the second thing I see is that the price reached our resistance level. And the third thing I see is the signal to bet lower from this indicator. These factors are enough to open a position with lower. And I also recommend you considering other secondary factors, guys, such as the signals working out through history. If it worked out great through history, then it will be likely working out good right now too. have a look at this awesome movement we've catching once again thanks to this strategy. Oh my god, this deal is closed, confidently in a profit, and we go on. So, I found another great case to enter. We see the general trend is downward, and the second thing we see is as the price reached a resistance zone from which a rollback has already happened. Besides that, I see some really good signal to bet lower. This is another confirmation of my entry point. We switch to the broker and open a position. So, my deal is open, we're waiting for it to be closed. Besides, guys, have a look at this great movement the sellers provided us with when they started rolling back from our level. It also confirms, as well, that there is a strong seller here who will be pushing the price lower. As we see, the market is moving steadily, everything is stably moving down, and this is why the third deal in a row is pointed down. So my deal is closed at a profit, we've got pretty good movement with lower, and let's find another cases. So I found another situation to enter a deal. The first thing I see is that the general trend is downward. The second thing I see is the price going lower from this resistance level. And besides that, I see even 3 signals here that indicate the price will go lower. And more than that, great impulsive candles, which confirm the seller's force as well. So my deal is opened and I'm waiting for it to be closed. I'd also like to tell you guys that you should consider risk in your trading, as sooner or later you get a losing deals, and it's okay. Even if you want, and if you want this deal not to be the last one, please consider risks. So our deals closed at a profit. Let's open another one and we can finish our trading session by that. So here comes an interesting situation. Look, it's somehow similar to the previous one, which sees that a downtrend was started from resistance level. And besides that, I see signals indicating the price will go lower. And I also see impulsive candles that confirm my entry point. I move to the broker and open a deal. So my deal is opened, I'm waiting for it to be closed. Well, I'm getting a loss from this one, but it's totally fine. Let me double the bet amount and open a deal once again. If this deal is closed in a profit, then I compensate the loss from the previous deal and even get an applause by a little more than $100. We managed to earn on this deal. Great. Unfortunately, no great movement was caught in this deal, as a great fall of the price was followed by a retracing movement with higher. But it's totally fine, as we still got a profit, and you know what, it's time to sum up. So, in total of this trading session, using one simple strategy, we managed to make balance $2,000 bigger. Oh my god, it's awesome, isn't it? And I think it totally is. And I have a gift for you guys. Today in my free Telegram channel, I'll run a free trading session on which you can earn together with me by copying my deals. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I wish you great profits. Bye bye, see you soon.